Alien meets another alien on Earth. On a quiet, star-filled night in the Mojave Desert, the air was heavy with an eerie silence, broken only by the occasional rustle of desert creatures. Far from human civilization, a streak of blue light shot across the sky, brighter than any falling star. It wasn't alone. Moments later, a crimson streak followed in hot pursuit. Both lights descended rapidly, crashing into the barren landscape miles apart. Unbeknownst to each other, two extraterrestrial beings had landed on Earth, neither by choice. The first alien, Turelin of Valdaris. Turelin, a sleek, silver-skinned being from the technologically advanced planet Valdaris, stepped out of his organic, ship-like pod. His body shimmered faintly under the moonlight, his eyes large and luminous, scanning the unfamiliar terrain. His mission had been simple: reconnaissance. Valdarian sought knowledge of habitable worlds and avoided conflict, valuing diplomacy above all else. But the crimson light wasn't a coincidence. It was a hunter. Turelin's species had long been at odds with the Zorakans, a warlike race who sought to conquer rather than coexist. His ship had been attacked while passing through a neutral zone, forcing him to crash land on this primitive, uncharted planet. The second alien, Kaharn of Zoraka. Miles away, Kaharn, a towering Zorakan warrior, emerged from his jagged obsidian craft. His armor, a dark organic exoskeleton, glinted menacingly. Zorakans were predators, both biologically and culturally, their survival hinging on the conquest of other species. Kaharn's mission was clear: eliminate the Valdarian and bring back proof of his victory to his superiors. But Earth was no ordinary battlefield. As Kaharn moved to track his prey, he found himself unnerved by the sheer quiet of the desert. No sound, no creatures daring to cross his path. Something about this planet felt alive, a chance encounter. Trelan, aware that he was being hunted, used his advanced sensor tools to track Kaharn's approach. Instead of running, he chose to hide in a canyon. He had no intention of engaging in violence. Valdarians avoided it at all costs. As Kaharn approached, Turelin watched from the shadows, observing the Zorakan's every move. But Kaharn wasn't careless. Zorakans were skilled hunters, attuned to even the faintest signs of their prey. The moment he sensed movement, he unleashed a pulse blast from his arm-mounted weapon. The energy wave struck the canyon wall, sending rocks tumbling and forcing Turelin to reveal himself. The two stood face to face for the first time. "You cannot escape, Valdarian," Kaharn growled, his voice guttural and laced with contempt. "You'll die here, on this insignificant rock." "I do not wish to fight," Turelan responded, his voice melodic yet firm. "This planet is not ours to destroy." Kaharn laughed, a low, menacing sound. "Spare me your pacifist drivel. Your kind is weak, unworthy of survival." But before Kaharn could attack, the ground beneath them trembled violently. Both aliens froze, their advanced senses detecting something far below the surface, a pulsing energy source unlike anything they had encountered before. Earth's hidden secret. The tremors grew stronger, and the desert floor cracked open, revealing an ancient, glowing structure buried beneath the sands. It resembled a massive crystalline spire, pulsating with energy. Both Turelin and Kaharn instinctively recognized it as neither Valdarian nor Zorakan in origin. "This is not of your doing?" Kaharn asked, suspicion momentarily replacing his aggression. "No," Turelin replied, equally wary. "This structure predates us both." Curiosity overcame hostility as the two aliens approached the spire. As they drew closer, symbols etched into the crystal began to glow, and a low, harmonic hum filled the air. Suddenly, a beam of light shot out from the spire, scanning both of them, A voice, ancient and resonant, spoke in a language neither had heard but somehow understood. Outsiders, you tread on sacred ground. State your purpose. Terrellin stepped forward cautiously. We seek refuge and understanding. This conflict is not of this world. Kaharn hesitated, but the spire's power was undeniable. I seek victory, he admitted. Though his voice lacked its usual venom, the spire responded. This planet is a nexus of life and knowledge, a sanctuary for those who seek balance. Your conflict threatens its harmony. Prove your worth, or be expelled. Forced collaboration. The spire enveloped both aliens in a cocoon of light, transporting them to an otherworldly arena filled with challenges designed to test their strength, intellect, and morality. They were forced to work together to survive, navigating deadly traps, solving intricate puzzles, and facing manifestations of their deepest fears. Through these trials, Kaharn began to see the value in Terrellin's intellect and diplomacy, while Terrellin learned to appreciate Kaharn's strength and resilience. They discovered that their species' animosity had been fueled by misunderstandings and propaganda, a fragile alliance. When they finally emerged from the trials, the Spire addressed them one final time. You have shown the capacity for growth and unity. Take this lesson back to your people, or risk repeating the cycle of destruction. The Spire's energy began to dissipate, and the structure buried itself once more beneath the desert sands, leaving no trace of its existence. Trellin and Kahan stood in silence, the weight of their experience heavy upon them. Finally, Trellin spoke. Perhaps our meeting was not mere chance. Perhaps this planet wanted us to find common ground. Kahan grunted but nodded. You may be right, Valdarian. But do not mistake this for friendship. Our people have long memories. With that, the two aliens returned to their ships, departing Earth in opposite directions. But both carried a spark of hope that one day their worlds might find peace. Deep beneath the Mojave Desert, the crystalline spire remained dormant, its energy quietly reshaping the Earth's core. The planet, ancient and sentient, had once again fulfilled its purpose, guiding lost travelers toward understanding and balance.